They told me boys don't cry or play with Barbies. So my whole life I've tried my hardest to be the man that they wanted me to be.
Flowers for Yours, a Yamayama story. Customer 4, Young Love and Possessive Alphas. 2 months had passed since Tadashi had a customer that was an alpha like Kageyama. 2 months of arguing with his usually argumentative thoughts. On a good note, it had been 2 months since he finished the manga he was reading. The two characters finally got together after the alpha impulsively ran to the Omega's house in the dead of the night. Steamy scenes followed after, but Tadashi frowned at how the couple decided not to mark each other. You have to listen to me, Suki! They didn't mark each other! It's so frustrating! Tsukishima was visiting Hinata and decided to stop by the shop hours before noon. Get off your phone! Tadashi swiped the phone from his hands, Tsukishima lunging at him immediately. Ooh, chatting Shoyo so early. Doesn't he have practice though? Oh fuck, you two flirt by a fucking lot. I'm surprised there's no sexting. Tadashi, give my phone back. So sweet. You guys are still in your honeymoon phase after 3 months of courting? How the hell have you not gotten out of it yet? Tadashi gave the phone back after sending Hinata a selfie of them both and a cheery greeting. I don't know and I'm not looking forward to getting out of it. That's good enough. I wonder how long it'll take for you both to tie the knot. Tadashi, we are not talking about my dick. I meant the wedding knot, you perverted shit! Oh, don't know. But we're planning to tie the other knot in about a year in case we actually can't stand each other. I thought we aren't talking about your dick. But oof, you'll be alright. You've been pining for so long already, Suki. You'd be actually stupid to let him go at this point. Right. A ping came from Tsukishima's phone and the alpha got to typing with a small smile on his face. Tadashi just knows Hinata had replied to his photo. Shoyo says hi and that he sent an alpha on the way to the shop. The door jingled and a familiar dark green-haired alpha stepped in. One that was a bit too blunt and the one who scarred Tsukishima's hand. Yamaguchi-kun, good morning. Welcome to my shop, Ushijima-san. Where only the last hour determined gets flowers for yours. Morning, Ushijima-san. Oh, Tsukishima-kun, good morning. I thought you were courting Hinata-kun. It's a surprise to see you so close with another Omega. I've been his best friend since middle school and I have not once seen him as a romantic partner. Ushijima nodded and sat on the chair across Tsukishima. I apologize. It seems that I still stereotype Alpha Omega best friends. It's fine, you and Tendo-san are mates. True. So, Ushijima-san, what flowers did you want today? Ushijima did a once-over of the flowers in the shop and turned back to Tadashi. I was hoping you have African violets. They're a houseplant that I have been trying to find. No luck it seems, as you have no display of potted plants. I think I have them. I tried out populating them through stemming, but they're not big enough to bloom though. That's quite alright. It's amazing how you have it, in fact. Nonsense. It's easy to buy if you know the right people. The man plays volleyball on the daily, Tadashi. He doesn't have time to connect with florists. True. That's why you're here, Yamaguchi-kun. To each our own in our professions. You have a point. I'll be back, guys. Tadashi left to get the potted African violets. His memory supplied him that the houseplant symbolized faithfulness, which just made him swoon. That is so sweet. I wish I had one faithful alpha. He came back to the shop with Tsukishima and Ushijima talking about volleyball. No, you don't get it, Tsukishima-kun. If you were to mark Shoyo early, he would not need to have outbursts of distressed pheromones when overwhelmed with alpha scents. I had a choice that was waiting for Shoyo to decide if I'm the alpha he wants to spend his life with, and I chose that. It is counterproductive to court without being sure that the person you're courting with is the one you'll want to be with. I believe that human beings are free of their own choices and morals and principles, Ushijima-san. Also, I told you not to pick fights with my customers, Kei. He picked on my relationship. It's his fault. I apologize for my insensitivity, Tsukishima-kun. The customer is always right in matters of taste. How about you go and pick flowers in the garden, Tsukishima clicked his tongue but stood up and got in the door. Tadashi went in to get his flowers. I am so sorry for that, Ushijima-san. He respects Shoya so much. No, it was my fault. I'm infuriated at how he can leisurely wait until Shoya deemed him worthy. It was a problem for me and Satori as he wanted until after he returned to be marked. But he hasn't returned since he left, right? Yes. That's why I'll urge Tsukishima to mark him as soon as possible. It's hard being away from your Omega, much more if you fight and he can go frolic around with others without a mark. It's extremely hard when he's as insecure as you are and he's 10,000 kilometers away. Tadashi halted in packing the plant. Is that why you chose a potted plant that symbolizes faithfulness? I apologize for my outburst. I did not mean to project my insecurities. Please tell this to Tsukishima-kun as well. It's alright, Ushijima-san. I think an apology and a sincere talk can do so much. Ushijima nodded solemnly. Tadashi placed the plant he finished packing in front of the Alpha and gave him a smile. That's all packed now. I do hope you won't ship it because it's a fickle shrub. It easily dies. Oh no, I'm taking a few days off to go to Satori. Then I hope you'll both make up. And if you ever find a flower shop in the city of love, ask for lilacs. Those mean first emotion of love. Thank you, Yamaguchi-kun. It seems that everybody knows of how Satori is my first love. No problem. And of course, you two were the couple we were all rooting for. Ushijima bowed with thanks once more and left the shop. Tadashi went to the door, then turned the sign from open to close. If he knew his best friend, Tsukishima would be in the garden reading all the meanings of the flowers or watering the flowers. Tsuki, you alright in here? I'm watering the plants. Oh, okay. Ushijima-san said sorry he hasn't marked Tendu-san yet and it's been years since he went to France. I figured that as well. It scares me how cool-headed Ushijima could turn that impatient. What if I end up like him? My family told me I was one of the most possessive people growing up. Being possessive does not equal impatience, Tsuki. You'll be alright. Tadashi came over to check on the flowers beside Tsukishima. So what do you think you'll give Shoya today? I was thinking primroses. Do you think salvias are overdoing it? Salvia tells the receiver that the giver means to keep them forever, or in saying, forever mine. It fits you two, but I think you should save that for after you two mark each other. Right. Just pure primroses then. It'll be a great flower to face. Tsukishima finished watering all the shrubs and potted plants and waited for Tadashi to finish picking primroses. They went back into the shop and Tadashi stilled as he saw the silhouette leaning beside the door. Kageyama-san? To be continued. Primroses means young love and attachments, which I think fits Tsukihina since high school is still considered young for me, but it also means I can't live without you, so...